This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado, 1xBet and Victorinox.
Ankit Kumar is facing the first ball, and the first ball of the day, here we go. Important game, this one. Shouts to catch it. That's just well placed and make their play for second place in the standings. Swings hard at that one. That's going to fly away. It looks like it was one bounce, 4 runs. I wouldn't call it brisk, but it's a cool Thursday morning. Well, that is in the hitting arc, and that has been put in towards the dugout and then some. Cracking shot for the first Maximo.
A golden ball. 2 Mondays, 2 golden balls for you two.
How good was that? Yeah. Guided through that gap. That's going to run away for 4. This outfield, lightning fast.
It's something that's certainly got to be on your mind. Anyway, this is going to be over the top, and it's going to plug, but it won't be pulled back. Great effort there from Faf Stoneman, running at the speed of light.
And I've got to tell you, it's loud. That's a great shot all the way along the ground. Beats the fielder there, and that is a cracking shot for 4 runs.
A lot of big hitters that like to go aerial here.
They really do. That is a good straight drive. That was for directly off the bat. The non-striker doesn't have to take evasive action. The umpire had to just take a little 2-step out the way, but that's a really good strike. So back-to-back 4s here. It's been clipped uppishly. Oh, a bit of a nightmare there for the fielder. Just can't get it around, unfortunately. That is Rahman, who is on the boundary. Oh, just follows him to leg side, but the batter is onto that quick smart. Ranjit Narayan just swings away at the ball going down leg side. Oh. Well, we don't need a 4-stop for that one.
That's a bail. I can tell. I've got a sense when the bail's broken. I sensed 3 pieces of wood coming off the top when there were only 2 to start with. Top of off stump, bang.
Have a look at this.
Yeah.
Sort of going with the G there. Well, that's going with a pretty good strike. That one for 4. Lovely smash across the line there. She understood. She got it straight away. She's very empathetic and saying, so this is what it was like on that first Saturday? Yes, but I was by myself. And it was really tough. Sky Chance here for a catch. That's woken me up in the morning. That is another wicket down. And Miguel Stoneman gets the breakthrough.
Yeah, just didn't quite get inside the line of that, so he had to try and fetch from outside the off stump.
That's been carved away very nicely. Big gap there. Finds it. 4 runs. Nice shot. So many runs scored there. Well, that has been absolutely smashed towards the boundary rider there.
Went out for dinner last night, didn't we?
Yeah, we
Celebrate?
did. Yep. Cut away nicely. 1-1-1 is the call. Yeah, umpire Crute, he's had a great tournament. And yes, it was his birthday yesterday.
Well,
we gave him a little shout out. Swings hard at this one, but only manages to find out the very safe pair of hands. Stomans don't like to drop anything whatsoever. Migsy there with a good catch.
Yeah, whereas they consider themselves a high standard fielding side. Remember when they did play in the ECL.
Jay Card again with the ball. That swings hard, gets a thick edge. Sounds good. Takes one hand off the bat, swings really hard at this one. That is the chase.
He's going to come back for 2, but there's going to be a run out as Rajanwal.
Indeed. So I want to hear about Marzi. I want to hear what happened here when he batted.
I still want to just check out. To be fair, he's just taken a slightly indirect route there, but the old Queen Mary turning circle, and it's a perfect throw, isn't it? Bounce throw back to Naim Rahman, takes off the bails. Yeah. Bruise after that for a while.
Oh, bet he did.
Bruised ego.
Oh, there's bruised ego. That is stumps akimbo, and Rahman gets a big wicket there. Absolutely decimated with a great straight ball, this one.
He was in the tea leaves, wasn't it? He was kind of like a bit of a fake footwork, but then he kind of went there anyway.
There you go. Last over is started, and that's been carved away very nicely. Good cut shot, that one for 4 runs. Swings hard at that one, shouts to catch it, but that is going to fly away. Make sure you strap him for that. I'll be watching that one very intently.
Oh dear, that's going to be a minimo. It's a attempted slow ball, I think, but it bounces before Rupu.
Here we go, last ball of Gambler's innings. It's just been
he's picked that so late, and he's just fry-panned it. going. 116 for the win.
Oh, that's a nice little welcome to the crease delivery. That one just gets up a little bit.
We talked a little bit about, this is going to be a big 5 wides here.
And you came up with that one, which I thought we worked it pretty well. As that's been worked really well too for 4. That's
Beautiful
a lovely
shot.
Oh yeah, Vinny gave myself and Tina a bit of an early wake-up call and this sort of stuff. Well, that's a bit more power, but that has gone straight to turn around, give it a big wallop straight down the throat of the fielder, backward of square there. Good catch.
Yeah, and so nice early breakthrough. Didn't keep it down, did he? Just took on the fielder and lost.
Yep.
Again, Cambodge kind of got in, cramped in for room slightly. But catch is well held there by Khalid Usman, so lucky.
Let's get to those. After this ball, lofted, and that's going to fly away. Fielder can only crane his head back over his and watch it land. Okay. Oh, it's been swung hard, and that's out of the park. That's a lovely shot. Full value for money on that shot. Stoneman puts it into area 51 and then some. That's a cracking blow, that. Last ball, the over. Crash. That is a really good swat. A straight swat down the ground. Oh, that's a lovely shot. On the pads, and that is been knocked away. Lovely. The lights flick of the wrist there. Follows through.
Perseus Kumar.
Oh, big hit, that one. That's going to go just to the right-hand side of us. Not that far away, but it's to the right side. That is a big hit. Oh, elevated. That's up, and safe hands of Ranjit Narayan takes a really good catch just as the wind is picking up.
Yeah, how about that? You're right. He has to make a late adjustment here, Narayan. It blows from his left to his right, but a bit of an up and under job, wasn't it? And you can see there that he did make it, and only just. So
eyes on the ball.
Yeah, Stoneman will have to walk back for 25. Kumar.
And suddenly, oh, that's a cracking shot. That is going to go over the head of Ankit Kumar for a big Maximo. Good strike, that one.
And I'm not going to say them right now on the live TV broadcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rahman does get off the mark. Obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Because I was getting asked, oh, gee, it's going to get past the fielder. So Rahman, a little bit of the old fine leg. Anyway, this won't impress him too much because this is going to beat the fielder as well. The replacement out there, Sunny Dayal. Oh, it's called the Spaghetti Tree.
It's called the Spaghetti Tree at the top end of Burke Street.
Uh-oh, well, this one's going to go all the way now. Maximo for Ashraful Rupu.
Gives a charge, swings hard, and that is going to come down towards us. Wobbled just ever so slightly.
A bit of a shake.
Yeah. And, well, that's been hooked around the corner. That is going to fly away. So the acceleration with those last couple of, the last couple of balls of this over as well.
20 off 6.
Oh, full toss is connected with beautifully. Well, there's one. That's a big strike. Not a good ball at all.
Ankit Kumar play Gorka, by the way, later in the day. That could also decide it.
True. Well, that's another one. That is a really good strike as well. That has gone all the way for a Maximo. So that's 12 off the over.
To get forward.
True.
I'm patient.
There it is. There is the big smash towards leg side. It goes for a boundary. Only needed one to secure the win, and they were always in the driver's seat where Awaris, they get a really good win.